Good morning, Sam. It is Wednesday the 6th of July. I am in the Yorkshire Dales. It is full of grass, sheep and no phone signal. As you can see from this, I was kind of telling the truth. You set off on Saturday and the idea of it was that we just had kind of a short break since we missed out on Bruges and everything. And basically as we came into like Cumbria, as you come along the motorway, you see the mountains and everything of the Dales, and here you can see like the awe that it kind of creates from you. As you come over like along the motorway and everything. You kind of see these mountains appear, and you can't really see on my kind of Cloverfield style camera work, but it is quite amazing to see, and I must say that there were it was a really clear day, and there were quite a lot of people around on the mountains doing paragliding and all sorts of things, and yeah, it was kind of quite amazing to see all of this stuff that there was around and about, and even in England that there is kind of amazing things. I know that this camera work isn't really the best, but anyway, we moved on to keep going along in the Dales, and it is kind of quite an amazing place, even though you know, it's not outside of England, it's just up north, and people say they want to get away from England because there's nothing here, but you know, it's quite amazing to see how much there actually is here. You can spot the paraglider on the hill there, and you know, you've been walking, you've done your DV and everything, you can see that the Dales is kind of an amazing place, and there is kind of places in the Dales that are actually nice. Anyway, eventually we kept moving along. We saw quite a few signs on the trip that actually told us that a man was struggling to put up his umbrella somewhere, but we never actually saw him, so we couldn't help him. We saw plenty of people on bikes all the way along, more grass. This was as we came up, and then also as we came into the Dales and everything, we saw that there was again more mountains. This is as you come into the Dales in the Lake District and everything. There is you know, loads and mountains and all sorts, and there is quite some amazing scenery as you come into the Dales and everything like that. And it does really think, you know, who has actually seen all this? Anyway, we moved on and we got into the town where we were staying and everything, and this is it. It's kind of a small, quaint little kind of town that's just in lower Cumbria area and everything. And you know, it's nice, it's cobbled streets, it's kind of old-fashioned, and nothing's really changed in all this time. You know, there were lots of bikes and everything, and it's kind of cobbled streets, and like I said, nothing's really changed over the years of everything being here. But it seems to fit in very well, and it's kind of a nice place to be. And you know, nothing seems to have changed. There's a bit of technology coming, but again, there's no phone signal there whatsoever. And it is quite an interesting place to be, I suppose. It's very small, and you know, plenty of places, lots of bikes as well. Anyway, we moved on, and we did some more travelling and everything, and we were just going along the road and everything when we came across this place called Lanercost Priory that you'll probably see in a second. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here a little bit, but it is kind of this place. We kept going along and along and along, and all of a sudden we just saw this place in Lanercost Priory. There you go. And it is kind of, it's a really nice place as well. There's a lot of nice places up in the Dales, and you know, we kind of enjoyed it, and so did the dog. He had a nice run and everything, and just general stuff happened. It's kind of like a short holiday, like I said, that we had. Moved up along the path, and you can see there the priory and everything. But I suppose I thought I'd try my own take on the Thoughts from Places thing, and here it is, I suppose. And the dog a nice run, and yeah, there you go, look, running dog. It was a really nice place, and it really was, you know, not much had changed there either. And as we came up to the door and everything of the priory, it's kind of quite an amazing sight, and the weather was nice and everything. However, as we came up to the door, we did find that the cows did seem to enjoy to eat bits of cars. So we had car-eating cows, which was, I suppose, a bit of an interesting take. There you go. Our cows eat aerials and mirrors. We suggest you retract them. Yeah. I don't know what kind of cows they have up in the Dales, but they are kind of car-eating cows. And as we moved into this kind of priory place anyway, and the abbey and everything, it is kind of an amazing sight, and I suppose over the years I have been in a fair few of them, and they always do seem to be quite amazing places, no matter what really happens and everything. You know, they always do, they're always different, and they're always kind of, there's something about them, the kind of magnificence of them, that, you know, even though I am 16 and everything, you do kind of get this kind of amazement of a massive place with a huge roof with the organ and everything and all this crazy stuff, and it's just really quiet, and you can take it all in and everything. And you know, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm sure a few people that are watching these videos will have been to priories and everything, and it's kind of, they are interesting and quite amazing places. Me and you went up to one in Germany, and again, that was another place that was similar. That's the outside of it there, a bit of it that was kind of like ruined, but like I said, it is kind of an amazing place. Moved into a different town anyway, and I actually saw quite an amazing thing. I saw a real life Transformer car, which is not something I suppose you see in every day, but it was taking the form of an old Peugeot, which is kind of a bit different, I suppose. It had some interesting seats and, you know, real life Transformer. This is Roman ruins and everything. I suppose this bit here, I was thinking as I was filming this, these people that laid these bricks 1800 years ago for these ruins and everything, who were they, you know? It kind of makes me think that history is kind of interesting, but if you look at it hard enough and everything, you do kind of makes you realise that the people, that a time on this earth is actually kind of really short, and that those people after, we don't really remember like particular people, they just see your accomplishments and everything. You know, who really did lay all of these buildings and this kind of stuff, because this is just an ancient Roman fort that was left near Hadrian's Wall, which is where we spent a lot of our time. And you know, you do kind of, it is kind of interesting who actually made all this stuff, who laid all these bricks. So it is kind of very amazing, interesting, but I suppose it's also scary to think that if you look into it hard, no one will really remember us, they'll just see what we actually achieved. Well, that was my first take on Thoughts from Places thing. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's now about 10 o'clock at night, and I've taken about an hour and a half editing all that together, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching it, whoever you are that is watching this, including Sam. After we did all of that, I mean, all that footage just comes from Tuesday, and I started editing it all together then, but I only actually got the chance to like finally create everything tonight, which is Wednesday. And I hope that you've actually enjoyed it all. Afterwards we then went out and we did a little bit of shopping, and I actually went and got I got 2 CDs. I got the script, Science and Faith, and I got Aloe Blacc. No, the Dollar Man. I Need a Dollar. Most people only know him by that, but he's amazing, and I have already heard a little bit of his album on the way back, but because I don't really have the internet now, I'm going to have to go to the hotel tomorrow morning and sort all this out and upload it before everybody gets up, so it will actually be Wednesday when I send all this off. I'm going to have to listen to him on something that I brought with me, just in case, and it's a Walkman. Yeah, that's right, I have a Walkman, and Aloe Blacc is going to go in my Walkman, and he's probably going to be listened to until I fall asleep in about 10 minutes or so. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Leave comments in the section below. Seriously, these comments would be the most appreciated ones if you just told me how my thoughts from the Dales has gone. But other than that, thanks a lot for watching my video, it's greatly appreciated, and Sam, I will see you on Friday. Goodbye.